There's a Sin who's an Everton fan. All right, Sin?
All right, Sin.
Hello, guys, right?
Yeah, good. Look, you was at the game. It's a decent result in the end for you.
Yeah, you're in two minds, aren't you? Because I thought before the red card, we should have won, to be honest, with all over them. Tottenham were awful, to be totally honest.
Yeah, I talked about us falling apart in the last 50 minutes because they had a man sent off and they went, and we went 1-0 up. But actually, in the grand scheme of the actual game,
the goal for Spurs
we
should have swung it so firmly in their favour and the man advantage that it should not have been the way it. But you're right, Sin. Everton with a better side. I felt Everton over the course of the 90 minutes deserved at least a point. Least a point. Yeah. And that's why Sin did what he did, I think if Kane doesn't... Okay, if Decore doesn't do what he does, you get minimum point. I think you probably go on and win it, actually. I think the momentum towards the end of the game would have been with Everton. I think you're going to take all three. Yeah,
it's stupid. What is he doing? You can't smack someone in the face, no matter how hard it is. You can't smack someone in the face.
No.
You totally, where everyone's in the stadium, you totally change the atmosphere and the feeling of the stadium.
But I've got to say, Sin, sorry to butt in there. You were there at the game tonight, right? Where we were, obviously it takes the sting out of it. But the last 15 minutes of that game, the Everton fans, it felt like a cup tie. It did. It felt like a semi-final of a major cup.
Every Everton game feels like a cup tie. A win, a draw, it feels like a win at this stage. The fans of the stadium are so good. I do want to say one thing though. When is James Tarkowski going to get his England call up? Been absolutely class.
Yeah.
Why does Eric Dyer get a call up over James Tarkowski?
Yeah, I mean, I think it feels a little bit like if he hasn't got it. Did he not get into a squad when he's at Burnley? Did he not get into a squad?
Yeah, maybe.
It rings a bell, I just think maybe he's.
He's had his moment.
I think so. It's not to say he can't, but I think there's a few like that. I think Dunk might be in that kind of category where if it hasn't come now,
I agree.
He's
a very good centre half.
He's a brilliant Premier League centre half.
Yeah,
but I just wonder, is he left it a little bit?
Sim, what did you make of Harry Kane's reaction?
It's just pathetic, isn't it? With all, especially with my friend, with VAR, if he touches his face, he's going to get a red card anyway. There's no need to go down like that and act like that. It's just pathetic, and I don't know. It's just absolutely pathetic. But I do want to say, Spurs without Harry Kane next season are going to be a mid-table team at best. They were absolutely shocking and have been shocking for however long it has been.
Yeah, no, I can't disagree with you, Sin. I really appreciate your call. Keep them coming in, Everton fans.
You had a pop at him. I mentioned Kane earlier. You had a pop at me. You never pop at him, did you?
What do you mean?
You said I don't talk about Kane. You just spoke about Kane.
Well, I'm moving on from it swiftly, aren't I? Because it's the same conversation I have every week.
It's still there.
What do you want me to say? He's right. Spurs without Harry Kane next season will be a mid-table team. That is what we're going to be.
And you don't want to talk about it anymore?
No, because I don't want to talk about it. Let's hear from Tottenham manager, or interim manager, or whatever he is, Conte's best mate, Cristian Stellini, following his side draw at Everton. He's been speaking to talkSPORT's Sam Matterface.
Cristian, commiserations, 1-0 up. You've got a man advantage. Why did Tottenham not see it out?
Because we have to do better with 11 players. We have to control the game much better with the ball and not without. Because without the ball, we know very well that you can also press them, but with the long ball, they are strong. Also with 10 players, nothing changed in the long ball in the set pieces. But with the ball, we have to be much better and controlling the game differently. But if you have the ball, they cannot kick a long ball and they cannot win a second ball. That's the point. This is the message for the player and for us to try to do better next time.
1 minute 30 seconds after Lucas Moura is sent off, Michael Keane scores the equalising goal. How damaging was that decision from Lucas Moura?
That create power for them, energy, new energy, and that create problem for us. The game was close to finish, but this type of goal when you are 1 man less and then you have a red card is power, and then you score after 1 minute. Power again could be difficult to play after that. Was difficult, but we were we were aggressive in that moment, and we drew the game.
Do you think that overall, when you look at the match, you created enough opportunities in the game?
I think we create touch in the box, a lot touch in the box to create opportunity. We can do much better, but we had some opportunity with Kulusevski, with Harry, and with Perisic, enough to try to score more, and maybe to score also in the first half. It's the situation that create the chance. We had the last pass before the assist, and the assist was not perfect, but was a good game. We played a good game. We have to control only the game after the superiority of the player.
Are you slightly concerned, though, that you've dropped points away down at Southampton when you're leading a game? You've dropped points here when leading a game. How concerning is that, bearing in mind you're in a race to finish in the Champions League places?
Yes, this is a problem. We have to play other games away, but we have to play in the same way when we play at home and when we play away. At home we are a bit different. We have much more confidence, but we have to work on this aspect. We know very well that we are continuing a process, and in this process we were inconsistent, but we have to be much more consistent. And so the player need to realize that when you play at home or away, nothing has to change.
And finally, how different was it for you as an experience tonight, taking the team as the head coach?
Yes, it's different, but I'm lucky to have a job behind me, did with Antonio.
Yeah, I like him. I like what he's had to say there.
Jace.
I like his honesty. I like his honesty. I like his honesty. I like his honesty. No, I like his honesty. I like his appraisal.
It was a good game. We played a good game.
I like what he said there. I think I don't know what you're moaning about.
Played a good game.
I like him, mate.
I'm done. I am done.
Who
is this imposter?
Honest appraisal of the game.
Has Antonio Conte come back?
No, honest appraisal of the game.
Is he done a Mourinho and got is in like
Jay?
He's got in the kit room or something.
Jay,
what am I hearing?
No.
What was that interview?
Jay,
seriously, what was that interview?
Jay, no, played a good game.
Played a good game.
Played a good game.
He's talking about keeping the ball. He put Davinson Sanchez on.
Played a good game.
Played a good game.
A good game.
Jay, played a good game.
Mate.
Played a good game.
I'm
Jay,
done. I know.
Jay,
I'm done.
Jay, played a good game.
You can carry on, mate. I've had enough of this.
Jay. I thought he played a good game.
Was a good game. We played a good game.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.